Hey. Yeah, I can't wait to talk to myself. Woo.
Hello.
Oh. What's everybody up to? I just had Panda Express, and now it literally hurts to walk. I'm so full. Yeah, sometimes you gotta initiate. You gotta say what's on your mind. Like, yo, I want to do this certain thing. But I swear, I swear, like every single time we want to call, we like jinx ourselves. Because as soon as somebody says, hey guys, is today the day that we're gonna call, it never happens. Whoa. That's all you gotta do. I gotta work on another video for one of my classes. So I borrowed from my library like this super expensive camera, and now I'm like nervous to use it because I don't want to break it. It's a how-to video, unfortunately. How to I don't like recording myself. I like look at myself and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to shave. That looks so bad on me. We've already filmed it twice, but I want to film it again before it's due on Monday because I didn't like the results that I got. It's not true. You gotta impress me. Hey, that reminds me, I could use the laptop for better audio. That might work. That would be so funny. I don't know how I would do it, but it would be funny if somebody found out a way to work it like that. Step one, just throw it at the mirror. I'm pretty sure I would get an F if I did that. Yeah, Joseph's not home, so he cries. He doesn't really care about the rest of us. Like, I get him and I like pet him, put him on my bed, and then he just cries some more. And I don't want to hear him cry in my room, so I just let him go do his thing. Perhaps I should shut my door. Poor dog, he's so old and he's so sad when my brother's not around. And he's never around because school is up. So, yeah, Isabel's in Smash. That's pretty neat. And there's a new Animal Crossing game coming out. That's pretty exciting. I never really got into Animal Crossing, but, you know, it was fun. Well, when I played it. Is that game already out? The My Hero Academia game. Oh gosh, there's really... Oh my gosh. I just googled My Hero Academia, dude. There's so much junk online. I mean, I guess I could get a... What's that? The main girl's body pillow. That would be nice, right? My heroes won justice. $60. 60 ducks. Because it looked good when I, like, saw it. Looked like it would be a fun time. Oh, it's not out yet. Bummer, when did it come out? Oh. Honestly, I don't think I'll get it anyway. Oh, it's like near the end of October. Oh, you actually, okay. Literally posted 60 ducks. I just thought you posted a cluster of them, but nope, it's 60. Congratulations. You won. Yeah, I would imagine that 60 ducks would be more profitable. "13 seconds. I bet each duck is worth $5. Oh my gosh. Well. Is it bad that when I wake up I always say something like, Why? Like, why or how? Like, ugh, not again. I hope my dog is okay. It's 4-2. No, it's just like waking up with like dread that I have to go to work. I'm just like, gosh freaking darn it, how does this keep happening? I swear though. Hey Sean. I wish I already had all the money in the world so I didn't have to go to work. Okay. That means that every single human being to ever walk the earth until Nessos were made had no meaning in their life. Oh, puppy. Alright, I'm shutting my door. Oh, freak. Why? Why does this happen? Oh, that's nice. Dude, my nose started bleeding. I had to shove some toilet paper up my nose. And my other nose is like super clogged, so now I can't breathe. My other nostril. Hey Sean, are you talking? I hear.
No.
Oh, okay. I saw that your like green light thing was going up and down and thought that maybe you were talking and we couldn't hear you. Same, except my one nostril is literally stuffed with toilet paper. Oh my gosh. It's the worst when you have to sleep. Because you literally cannot sleep if your nose is clogged. I mean, I guess you can't. No. I literally cannot breathe through my mouth when I'm trying to sleep. It's impossible. I just take those breathe strips that open up your nose. It's called Breathe Right. Usually helps. Sometimes it doesn't. I hope you're not talking about that medicine you like shove up your nose and like spray. That stuff is nasty. I do not like that stuff. Oh no. Ugh. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. What? I just had a brain fart. I'm okay though. Today's first topic is if life has meaning besides Nessos. Personally, I think that perhaps there is. I mean, Nessos are cool and all. Is there only Nessos for like idle stuff? I've been reading a ton of manga, but not really much anime. Because there are so many more romance manga than there is anime. Or at least good ones. Dang it. Freaking dang it. Dude, how do lucid dreams even work? It's like, I've never experienced it before. Where you just like have complete control. Like how? That would sound so fun. Okay, wait, I take that back. Like, if I start realizing that I'm in a dream, or at least this used to happen, like, I'd be able to fly, but then I'd realize that I was in a dream and I couldn't fly anymore in my dream. And I'd start running in slow motion. It was weird. Yeah, dream powers. Mine are all curses, where I can't do anything. I think it symbolizes that life is restrictive and it has rules while dreams don't. Dot dot dot. But I don't know. You go to like Reddit and you look up like the lucid dream subreddit and it's so weird. It's full of super weird people that like freaking one of them said like I was on an adventure for like 50 years and then I woke up and only one night passed. Like what? That there's like articles about it ever. You'd think that if it was like such a cool thing that like everyone would jump on it. Because it's like your own little hyperbolic time chamber where you could like yo, I'm just gonna leave for a few years, but I'll be back in like a few seconds. be so cool. Just to, like, take a break. Like, dude, I'm so burnt out with school and work. I'm just gonna go into the freaking time chamber for like a week or two. Bye. See you in like a minute or two. Bark, 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 bark. Yo, science needs to move faster so that I can like freaking time chamber and stuff. Alright, this my nose is driving me nuts. Let's see if it stopped.
Buster, at least you can skip the cutscenes now. Took like a freaking hour and a half to open up 100 of them. I had to do that several times to get all of them. Yeah.
Oh gosh, what was that? Alright, it stopped, and I can breathe again. And there was nothing. Well, that's pretty neat. Is that Tom Kenny? No, that's not. All the manga I'm reading right now are on hiatus, and it freaking sucks, dude. All the best ones, anyway. I would read it. Dude, I'm supportive of you, Buster. Supportive of all you guys. Yeah, dude. Gotta support each other, man. That's why you gotta find the actual good stuff. Maybe that you would read manga. Carpenter's Day Off. Yo, I found this YouTube video with like a Pokemon Battle Royale or whatever. It was pretty cool. Maybe you guys have seen it. Yeah, you do. I'll just have to wait for the YouTube night, I guess. Or you guys could just Google it and watch it yourself. So they like take all the Pokédex entries and takes them literally. So like Magikarps are like jumping over mountains, and Machamp can throw 5,000 punches in a second.
Well, I'm sure if they can do it in Hunter, then Pokemon can do it too.
Dude. Dude, can someone do that in Hunter?
Yeah, the
Wait,
chairman guy.
German guy?
Yeah,
Wait, let me. Okay,
remember?
I'll definitely remember if I think about it.
Don't you remember? He they went the whole thing of his daily training, where he would punch 10,000 times, and then it used to take him the entire day. But then now he does it in like an hour.
Oh, you mean the old guy?
Yes.
Dude, that's Netero. Netoro, I don't know what his name is. Dude, he's so cool. He like blows himself up and stuff.
It's also kind of dead,
Kinda.
just like everyone else in that arc.
Oh my gosh. It's like the best tragedy I've ever seen.
Rest in peace, Ponzu.
We're at Ponzu. It's too soon. Dude, did you ever see Full Metal Alchemist?
Years ago.
Do you remember that
No, I
dog
don't.
girl thing that like got
Okay, that's
fused
not even something you
together?
have to remember because it's everywhere on the internet.
Yeah.
It's funny every time.
It's just like too soon every single time. I haven't read much about the manga yet, but apparently it's pretty intense. People really like it, like the current arc.
Yeah, it also never updates.
Yeah, it's like when it
So
does come out of hiatus, it's like 10 chapters and then you have to wait another 6 months. I think I prefer it that way. Like I would argue that Hunter wouldn't be as good as it is right now if he didn't have more time to think about it. Like he has like every time he like goes on hiatus, he just has all the time in the world to think about what he's gonna do next.
Buster, let me just say, I went through like between 300 to 500 of those before I got Cosmos. So don't get your hopes up.
And you just keep seeing crystals. Makes me think of Crystal Chronicles. We should buy that and do multiplayer because apparently it's really good. Everyone says single player is like meh, but
I only really
multiplayer,
had access to the single player. I mean, part of the problem was that there was a lot of stuff that was locked behind multiplayer.
yeah. And it costs us like $500 in order to actually do it.
Adenine was like one of my first couple. This is like one of the 3 blades I gave to Rex. You should probably, I mean, if you already have enough on Rex, just open them on someone else. Like, you might be distributing your blades evenly, but the common ones are also just mostly worthless, so why bother doing that? No. Overdriving just switches them to someone else. I never actually used it.
That freaking dog, dude.
How far are you right now?
Let's see what's new on Steam. Hey, A Hat in Time is in the top sellers right now. Hooray.
So you got Zeke. You're about 3 seconds off of having him. I used Morag for like the 10 minutes until you get him, and then my team was Zeke, me, and Tora for the rest of the game. Because Zeke is the best.
Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Dang, why is my queue so bad? All these games I would never play. Usually it's like visual novels and stuff, and I can like actually look into them. Monster Hunter. You don't mean Let's see if anything's on sale on my wish list.
Yeah, it means Monster Hunter.
I mean, I barely have time to play Spider-Man. In fact, I still have something due. It's done, but I still need to like actually submit it. There might be some little things I can change before doing that. Visual novel maker. Still $60. Still not worth it. Dude, I'm so bad at art. I really wish I was good at least like drawing decent. I'm gonna take an art class to see if like I can actually improve and if I have any hope, but not happening.
I mean, the only way to get better art is just doing it forever.
Yeah. It's like the same with everything. It's just like freaking have to find motivation, which is very difficult sometimes. I don't even know what happened. During the summer, I suddenly got this huge surge of motivation and started doing literally everything. And it was great. And then it just disappeared as quickly as it came. It stayed for like 2 months though. It was weird. It was so weird. Ultra Instinct, dude. Twitch chat is my favorite. Whenever like in Pokemon when they're like going so fast that they just freaking disappear over and over again and everyone in chat's like, Ultra Instinct! Sometimes I wish I just didn't have anything going on so I could just watch the Pokemon marathon.
See, I wasn't concerned about you spoiling Mike at all because he's never actually going to play the game.
Yeah, you need to switch for that. Don't
What?
worry.
Yes, I am.
I'll get him a Switch, and he'll feel really bad that I did.
I can actually get my finances in order in the next 2 months. I'll probably get the DLC for it.
Dude, I got paid today. It wasn't as much as it usually is because I hate working, but it's something.
I don't even know what you're sorry about. I'm assuming it's because you haven't played Trails, but I don't actually care.
Buster, Mike beat Trails
I've
before
already
you.
accepted that no one is actually going to play it. I don't even know if Mike beat the first game.
He did.
He never told me.
He, when was it? Like 2 or 3 weeks ago. He was just like, yeah, man, I'm on chapter 4 in the tournament.
Yeah, but that's not beating the game.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know, like Mike just blazes through RPGs. I don't know what it is, but
I mean, I do too. I just don't tell any of you.
I'm pretty sure you beat it though.
I feel like if you beat it, you would tell me. Because there are things that happen that you would probably ask me about. And by blazing through, he means literally setting things on fire.
Dude, I haven't played Dragon Ball Fighters in so long. Sorry, I'm ADHD. Okay, let's talk about what we were talking about.
Hey
Sad
Buster,
face.
speaking of fire, you wanna blow up?
Something
Speaking
about
of fire, do you want to explode?
speaking of fire. Dude, Fire Emblem is the best Fire Emblem.
Let's not talk about Fire Emblem. I didn't get Flora.
Sad day. I saw this like 25-minute video explaining why Fire Emblem 7 was the best Fire Emblem ever made. It was pretty interesting.
I mean, it is pretty good.
Fire Emblem Warriors. The Warriors games are so weird. I don't really get the appeal, but whatever suits ya. Because like when I play it, I just press the A button over and over and over again, and then I win. And then I press the dodge button every once in a while.
I've just already expressed why I'm not interested in Warriors games. Like, they look so cool, but then it's just like, you take a look around and there's just all these generic enemies that don't do anything. They just
Seriously.
stand there.
Just basically punching bag the simulator. Hey Sean, did you see episode 60 part 3?
Yes, I did. Right before the call, actually.
I
I was like,
saw,
oh, it's over. And then all of a sudden, they're going through the Busanga.
yeah,
Yay.
during the stream they said that season 4 isn't gonna be as
As
serious.
serious.
Oh, you saw it?
Which, yes. I didn't see the stream, but yes, I know that.
Kind of excited. Didn't really like the serious moments. Like, if I wanted serious moments, I'd watch the show.
I think they did the serious stuff pretty good.
They
And
did, but I don't know, it just kind of
holy crap,
feels.
60 is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Also, they had so many throwback moments in just part 3. It was insane.
I bet like half of them flew right over my head. I actually missed like the middle of it because something was happening, and my brother was already watching it, so I haven't gotten to watch the rest yet. Phew.
He's just asking for your favorite.
Stop. Goku time. Same. Except for Spider-Man. As soon as I got Fighters, that's the only thing I played. And that game freaking sucks because I can't get any better at it. I just keep losing.
I'm sure the answer to that is probably.
It is. If you guys would get it, we could play together and that would be fun. We could play together, like literally on the same team. Just 3v3 against 3 other dudes on the other team.
For the time being, I literally can't spare the money.
And Rise expressed interest in buying it, so I'm just like, I need to buy it so I can play with him. And since Rise is super good at video games, I bet he'd get like good at it way better than I would. Oh my gosh, puppy, please. So, if you had to pick, except for Smash Brothers, if you had to pick and play and beat any game from the Direct, which one would it be?
Probably one of the Final Fantasies.
I need a Switch, dude. I just thought about that. I'm like, dang, Final Fantasy IX Portable would be awesome.
Wait, you want you want to play Fighters with us? You don't even have a Switch.
Well, my brother has a Switch, so I could buy it and then use his Switch.
Which one of what is the shortest? All of them? I mean, who knows?
I don't know. Was
We don't know anything about Luigi's Mansion. Maybe it's the
Kirby's
shortest.
Epic Yarn? Yeah, I would bet that Luigi's Mansion would probably be the shortest. Or, you know, you could beat Bowser's Inside Story pretty quick if you know what you're doing. Dang,
Yeah, but the thing is that Buster doesn't know what he's doing with that game.
it's like,
So he wouldn't be able to beat it quick. I don't know what I'm doing with that game.
I have no idea why people are like, yeah, this game looks awesome. Like, have you seen, like Bowser's Inside Story is 9 years old, and it has aged very, very well. And I never was like a fan of the Dream Team graphics.
I mean, at least you're trying right now.
Oh yeah, I have Persona 5. I should play that. Except I have freaking school. School is so stressful. I just want a freaking break. I want to do internships, but at the same time, like, I don't know if this is what I want to do because it's so stressful and like,
Internships is how you find that out.
yeah, that's true. But like, I just like my free time too much, and that's horrible and awful. But like, I saw a counselor, and she was like, "Yeah, just do them, and it'll be good, and talk to all these people." And I'm like, "Okay, I will." Like, and then I was motivated. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna join all of these Haichui. I'm gonna join
Yeah.
all of these Facebook clubs that have like opportunities to go places, and I'm gonna contact all these professors that I have, and I've already tried that and I haven't been successful. None of them have gotten back to me, but I think I just did it wrong, so I'm gonna try again. And I haven't because while I'm at home, nothing happens. I just shut down.
I don't know how much advice I can offer. I honestly had it way too easy.
Can someone fill me in?
Internships, free
Yeah.
time. Like, okay, like honestly, that's all I need to do, right? Is just like sacrifice all my free time right now, go to these internships and whatever else, like job shadows or whatever, and just keep building that with my resume, and I can get jobs. Like that's it sounds simple, but it's not.
I thought you were already. I thought you already had a job.
No, I mean like a career.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
the process isn't necessarily simple, but understanding how it affects your future is.
Yeah, yeah.
The effects are pretty significant.
And so, like, part of me is just like, what am I freaking stupid? Like, let's just do this so I don't hate the rest of my life, and then I just get home and shut down.
Sounds like the answer is to do it before you go home.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I just stay later at work to get stuff done because when I get home, I'm done.
You know what? That's probably true. I do homework at school on Mondays because I'm there for literally like 10 hours. So, like, I could just use some of that time to go and contact all these teachers and see all these opportunities. And once I make an appointment, I'm pretty responsible and reliable. I'll go to it if I've already said that I would, so. But then, like, the social aspect of it kicks in, and I suddenly get, like, super anxious. Like, what do I do? Because I'm afraid if I follow anyone, they'll just be like, dude, don't you have something else? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Hi, Buster.
I'm sure it's just going to reach it soon. I think just being cute and quiet.
Hi, Shu.
I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not trying to change the topic. I'm just getting home from like. I was asked to play with the high school marching band tonight, and we lugged out this giant like synthesizer, and we hooked it up, and right as it's time to play, the we can't get power to the keyboard, so the entire thing was a waste of time.
This is
Felt
a
pretty bad.
You
problem.
hate to see that kind of thing happen.
So I just stood there. It was awkward. They gave me the music like at 2:30 this afternoon, and I practiced it. It wasn't bad. For crappy piano me, it was gonna be doable.
Yeah, it's not awkward unless you exclaim it.
I'm sorry if that sounded fake. It wasn't like it wasn't a fake laugh. It's just like I don't have the energy to actually like produce a real laugh. Like, because I thought it was funny, but like I could go to sleep right now.
I think
if I really
you're
wanted to.
overthinking yourself right now.
I just wanted you to know.
Literally, no one is thinking that.
I can't believe you just fake laughed. I'm so offended.
Well, I'm making tater tots right now.
Never
I
been
thought you
that
should know.
tater tots. I thought I always thought they're kind of weird. And again, my only exposure to tater tots is like school cafeteria stuff, which is probably not the best.
Tater tots are pretty fire. I'm sorry I just said it like that.
You should be.
Oh my gosh, I forgot what I said in class today, but it got out of hand because I made a joke with like a bunch of like, oh, I did the like you watch me whip, now watch me nay nay, like modern dance thing, and everyone just went into an uproar. They're like, no, never, ever, effing again. I can't believe you just fake laughed.
Next up on your list of meme dances, the floss.
Yeah, dude. You gotta do the
Floss?
floss.
Is that real?
Yes.
And you gotta record it too.
Oh wait, is that what this is called?
No, Chewy.
I'm just going to assume that it is whatever you're looking at. Yes.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that one I don't get how to do. That was like really simple.
I think it's just actually just kind of funny.
Actually, I did a double dab today. I think it was today. It might have been yesterday. It got negative reactions as well. Yeah, I remember there was a time I dabbed last year in the fall. It was like October or November. It was only a class of like 12, and they just went nuts. They were like, I can't believe you just did that. I like hate you.
Seven unconsciously just running back and forth through town for like 20 minutes waiting for Buster. It's just like, why am I doing this?
Well, guys, I'm gonna go get some more food while the tater tots. Like, I gotta go put them in. I'll be back in a few minutes. Basically, I gotta change too. I feel really gross wearing dress pants. So. I'm just kind of like word mop. Never mind. I'll be back.
Wow, I can't believe Chew is your number 2.
Ouch.
Hitler.
I want to play that, to be honest.
Is
I
this
said
a
that.
Hitler?
But I put the not Hitler emoji, so it's definitely not me.
Yeah, dude.
You're right. It's really Mike.
You can't.
It's always Mike.
It really was like always Mike. Or Jacob.
Yeah, I felt like I was it a lot too.
It was like 90% of the time, just you two.
And then at the end, it was both of us at the same time.
Well, it's like you guys are always Hitler, but I'm always the faker in that one game.
Which one? You're always the faker in a certain category.
I feel like I am.
Like
It's
we
like-
all are.
I
Is
have
it the
never
one?
been the faker yet.
Dude, you gotta play until you are the faker.
You'd think after like 3 games it would happen.
You would think.
No. I'm just waiting for the game where
Considering
I'm
like the
faker
last one we
all
played was like
rounds.
70 rounds.
Remember when you guys thought I was faker 3 times in a row?
Oh, but it was Mike. Because it's
I don't
always
even
Mike.
remember who it was.
I'm pretty sure it was Mike. Anyway, I'll be back.
Honestly, I don't even try to think anything. I just follow the mob mentality. It's fun.
It is fun.
Every once in a while, I'll figure it out early. It's like, okay, you say whatever you want, Mike.
I'm just super transparent when I'm the faker. I just can't hide it. I'm getting
It's
better,
because you
though.
guys try to predict everything. Oh, I'm just gonna try to predict the question. No. Just answer it truthfully. Then when it comes out to be something super absurd, it's really funny.
Like that time where I had like 5 Dave Matthews albums. Or when Star saw what's it called?
Shawshank.
Yeah,
Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption 5 times. Yori Tai.
Wait, what?
Star, let's do name anything and we'll do it.
A few. Okay, I don't remember how many years ago. A long time ago, I used to play Spider Solitaire a lot. It's fun.
It is fun.
Of course, I mean, like, I never made it super hard, but it was fun.
I remember that TV tropes existed the other day and I've just been on there for a while. Reading tropes is fun.
Oh. Let's see.
I think that's hard.
I mean, something you could potentially do is connect your computer to, like, your TV or something and then move the window over. Well, so you are running 2 monitors right now, correct? Okay. Wait. Oh, okay, I see. That's interesting. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to, like, force stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what to change. course, I suppose that, I mean, what you could do is that even if you can't see the start menu, you can just open up the start menu and then type in like options or whatever, and then the window should pop up. Or like desktop resolution would probably do it. I can't type for shit. Because I mean, once you open up that window, it takes up like most of the screen anyway. You should be able to see what you want. What's this? Weird.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
So, for supper today, I had some catfish. It's pretty good.
Whoa. Dude, I've never had catfish.
It's different than most fish that I've eaten. I don't know.
How
I like it a
comparable
little more
is
than
it
others.
to the chicken?
Well, obviously, they are one and the same.
Dude. So that means I can get fried catfish and put it on my Wendy's chicken burger.
I mean, you could.
Dude, you could do anything if you want.
The last time I had catfish was a catfish sandwich.
Oh my gosh. Like, I could literally. I'm actually not gonna. Let me try and think of something else. Actually, I just ate like a bunch of panda and I'm super full, so I don't want to talk about food. I was gonna say something really gross.
Dude, I'm pretty sure pandas are endangered. Isn't that illegal? Like, I think they're a protected species.
Dude, I don't like talking about that. Don't have to bring up stuff like that. Mwahaha. Oh no. Don't worry, you can blame me. No, dude. I will take the bullet.
Okay, so actually, if you let me see if that works. Three. Okay. Wait. Isn't really the case. Okay.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess
So
Toadstool.
interesting thing. If you actually open up the resolution window and then you tab 3 times, you'll end up on the thing to choose your resolution. So then all you have to do is just hit space and then just go up or down a few times to change it. details. I mean, even if it's completely different, it's probably at least comparable. What does it want you to change? Because I can always look for it for you, and then you can open it up. Oh, do you? Do get pranked?
Yeah, get pranked. Get pranked.
Oh no.
Holy hell, medicine is expensive.
It's Mike. Oh my god.
Dude, it's freaking $12 for a little bottle of Feel Better.
Not worth.
Well, I mean, I'll be able
No,
to answer
dude.
it later.
Not worth.
What are you guys doing?
We're just talking.
I can't believe Chewie would ditch us. It's like, you know what? I don't want to hang out with you guys tonight. I have bigger and better things to do.
I don't even remember where he went.
He's playing music at his high school's band thing.
Is he? I don't
Yes,
even-
he is.
He was just here, so
Yeah, no, dude, he's playing music at his high school.
can't believe this.
Oh, are you guys gonna play that game together? That's cool.
We're gonna die.
Oh, well, I guess that's also cool.
Yeah.
Wait, I wanna play.
Same. Want to know something funny?
What?
I have work tomorrow.
Yeah,
That is awful.
that's
It's okay. I
hilarious.
also have to get up early tomorrow. Is that like a segue for you leaving though, Jacob? Or are you trying to cleverly sneak your way out of here?
I mean, maybe.
Jacob, you need to tell me about your classes.
Oh my god.
Did you do that already?
No. It's
Oh,
just,
you didn't. Okay.
I'm just super stressed.
Uh-huh.
I already said that I have no idea what I'm doing in biology. We're getting a review sheet though, so maybe I have some hope for the tests, which is 50 questions
Mhm.
long.
I mean, my impression of biology is that the questions are mostly, did you memorize the facts in the textbook? Is
Yep.
that
Pretty
the question?
much. We
So
have
do you?
we have this like notebook thing, but like I for the life of me can't take notes with this guy. He'll be like, "Okay, now we're on here and
Mhm.
let me tell you a story." And then he tells this weird story and relates it to whatever we're talking about and moves on. And I'm like, "Wait, I didn't write anything down. Like what was I supposed to?" I don't know. It's just like
Yeah, I
that
know
the
what
whole
that's like.
class.
Yeah. I mean, in that situation, you're probably just going to need to read through the textbook and make your own flashcards. At least that's what I would do. You probably have your own.
It's kind of a weird textbook. It's like more of a notebook where it's like, here's the definition, listen to your teacher and fill out what it means.
Uh-huh.
That's
In that case, I would probably
strange.
take online resources.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. Like, just Google everything, get all the necessary.
Probably the way to do it.
Yeah.
It might honestly be more helpful.
It's amazing how useful Google is for whatever course you're taking.
But yeah, biology and chemistry are entirely about just memorization. And that's why I'm a physicist.
Should we go back to school?
Huh?
Go back to school. What are you doing here?
It's 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, don't you have a performance to do?
I'm home, and I didn't get to perform.
Oh, you didn't?
No. I was the only one who didn't get to perform because
Was
the electricity didn't work, so we couldn't get power for my keyboard. Hang on, I gotta close the door.
Close that door.
That's how it went.
Anyway, I like my humanities class. The teacher's really cool, down to earth, kind of a hippie. And let's see.
towel. I sit on the towel.
I like my documentary class. We're making a how-to video, which I've been reshooting over and over and over again because I don't like how it turns out every time.
Cluster summary.
That's a good thing, though.
2 pillows. Get it ready. 2 pillows.
And I freaking hate my film analysis class. I just cannot agree with anything my teacher says. Like,
I mean,
Alright, I'm back.
I think professors would like that, though, if you, bring that up there in class. You can, bring up your points of contention and talk about them as a class. Dude, professors love that stuff.
it doesn't really seem. I don't know. We watch a movie the first time, and the second time we watch it, he talks over it and just talks about all the weirdest stuff. He talks about all the symbolism everywhere, and obviously there's symbolic stuff and representations in movies, like reflection shots or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then he goes into all this weird stuff that it's a stretch to think that this is actually symbolic of something. And
Well, for movies, that actually usually is the case.
Symbolism. Sorry, I don't really know the topic.
Yeah, I mean, without context, I'm kind of on your professor's side here.
Well, like,
Can someone back it up for me? I'm sorry.
I've
Wanna
always been bad
contribute.
at explaining things.
No, it's okay. No, that's a very, very common thing for an undergraduate to think. Um,
I mean, I'm aware that he has like years and years and years of experience, and I'm like nothing, but like he says stuff like, "Don't ever take criticism ever." Like,
yeah, I mean, obviously, speaking in absolutes is a pretty big red flag.
Yes, it feels an absolute.
but then he like goes on to criticize
Okay,
other
there was a pink one
things,
here.
like. And I don't know, like the students all sound super pretentious in a way. Like
Mhm.
they'll say,
Well,
like,
it's a
dude,
film analysis class. That's like kind of a requirement.
they'll be like, dude, I love how he walked through the door, and it symbolizes how he walked past his old life and into his new life. And if you think about it, there's doors everywhere in this movie. Like,
Holy crap, that sounds exactly like the writing class I had to take my freshman year.
it's like stuff like that is so dumb. Like, I don't know. I like it's the whole class though. We're not even talking about the plot or the movie. We're talking around the movie.
Well, Jacob, to be fair, that whole like door thing is kind of typical, and like I'm pretty sure that kid was right. So even if it was pretentious, that's kind of how movies
But
work.
like it's just
But not
seems
everything is
super
like,
far-fetched. Like not everything in the movie is going to be symbolic, and this guy is saying like everything is, even if they didn't intend it to be. It was on a subconscious level.
well, there's things like, I'm pretty sure there's like a real word for it, but like accidental symbolism is a thing.
Like you can find symbolism in anything if you look hard enough.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Mike is on meds right now.
Well, you
And
can make up symbolism in
he is
anything.
waiting for
Finding it is actually something else.
He's waiting for
Right.
that shit to kick in so that he can go to bed.
I don't know. I missed like at least 3/4 of the conversation, so all I'm getting is like Jacob is bitter vibe and something about a professor being right. So I'm a little confused. I'm sorry. Crickets.
Oh, that's. I need to write that text. Titanic.text. Well, everything should work. You're right. Unbelievable. Okay, sorry, carry on. Hey.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm starting my homework. That's not due until midnight next Friday. Like, am I a good student or am I a good student? The answer is I am not a good student because I'm prioritizing this over homework that is due earlier. So it's like, why would I do this first? I'm just being silly.
Take this opportunity to change my volume.
Machine.
No, I'm right here.
He's fine. Right? He's here.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up, man?
hey. I love you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Not like
I'm getting
that.
ready for
That's a
that.
Jacob line, not a Chewy line.
I can make it a Chewy line. No homo.
You already made it a Chewy line. You said I love you because you love everything.
That was a fake laugh on purpose this time.
Glad you specified.
Is Chewy the one on the medicine right now, or is it me?
This is just standard.
Is it?
Mike, I think it's the medicine talking. You should
Oh.
get some rest.
Dude, for real, on medicine? This is fun. Okay, you know what? There are way too many types of cold medicine. Like, there's a whole freaking aisle, and it's all the same stuff. And it's like, how do I know which one to pick? Yes, show me on this, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? No? Just me? Alright, well, keep it in mind in the future, if you ever have a cold and you're looking for medicine, that you don't know which one to pick, because there are going to be like 50 of them.
I'm gonna be pretty bloated in about 30 seconds.
Whatever sweetness.
Alright, time to keep it out of the air forever. Get up there. There it is.
Dude, I am tired. What the heck?
Oops, sorry.
That was an interesting noise.
This is my iPhone app, Instagram, making that sound with one of the advertisements.
I've never heard of Instagram. What is it?
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh, that Instagram too?
I just turned it down. I didn't realize it was gonna show 3 videos in a row.
So, Instagram is a site that Rise specifically made for his Cracker account. It's a site dedicated entirely to graham crackers.
Graham Cracker account. I don't think I'm familiar with this one.
I know you don't. I love how good we got at doing that poster. Quick, see if you can find Taostra stuff.
How's Rye doing these days?
I don't know, he said some stuff earlier.
Yeah, he kind of just dipped in the middle of the conversation, though.
Oh,
That's
about
kinda-
the direct?
Yeah, we were talking about the direct. I'm like, because there was a game when it was first revealed. He was like, "Oh wow, I'm excited for this game," and I brought it up today, and
Busted
it
your
just
stuff over here.
disappeared.
Buster this Taostra stuff.
What? No, wait, is this a joke?
But
I think this is a joke. There's a picture on Instagram, Facebook, that's like possible light snow later this weekend. Could be the first September snowfall in years, but it's a fake image.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe that at all, because here it's been hot as fuck for like 11 years straight. It won't stop. Not even
And
with
just
the
last week
humidity.
we had half days for the heat. This was the first full week. It was exhausting.
Like, for real though, holy crap! It's been like 1 billion degrees and like 100% humidity forever. It never ends.
Sorry, global
So
warming's fake.
freaking tired of it.
Good night.
By the way, Buster, I finished the Teostra stuff.
I need some more water. Should I get it?
Did you finish the investigation?
But what if I want it, Buster? Hi, Dad.
Uh,
So once again, Buster, I will ask, did you finish the Teostra stuff?
I get it. Chad, like, show his dad. Amazing.
That's not even an answer. Is it actually done?
So, are we playing the YouTube game?
Then we should do mine, because mine isn't the map to actually finish that.
good.
So you can actually find that stuff.
Alright. Time for that water.
Where did my investigation go? Oh, this is...
Beep boop. What are you doing?
That was the actual reason I put this up, Buster, so you could make progress on that while also doing the investigation at the same time.
Fuck, it's
Hey.
on. Oh, hey.
I'm back.
Shitty.
I'm tired. I'm gonna finish this food and I could probably go right to sleep, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to.
Well, we're gonna play the YouTube game, so.
Are we?
You didn't hear?
I thought Sean and Buster were playing Monster Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
You would think that, and you would be correct.
I was gonna say, it tells me. Or I could also say, I'm on Twitch TV right now.
No, I don't remember if I ever carved the last one's tail.
I'll be right back. I need to tune into my cousin's stream just to say hi real quick.
You know, it's surprisingly good at trapping. What the? Oh, they put it to sleep. Well, let's just blow it up. Do you know how to bombs?
There we go. I almost forgot about that.
Did you mute your mic?
No, I had a homework assignment due soon, and I'm like, oh crap.
Oh.
I saw that from a distance, so it's very funny.
Rip.
No. Alright, well, this call isn't going anywhere, so goodbye.
I'm out of here.
Night. I don't think we'd be able to do it anyway. I may or may not have work tomorrow. I mean, I have the option of coming in, and since it's my brother, like, I kind of feel obligated to. Yeah, I figured.
Thanks, Nino.
Same. I miss you guys, period. It's like we're all so busy. And school's like stressful and stuff, man. Okay.
Buster told me to tell you that you're cool. He's just too shy to say it himself.
Wait. Everyone wants to be Cool Star.
Hi.
I
Who said you're a loser?
I have
Why?
a file. I have a file, Star, that says otherwise.
Are you gonna play the Jackbox with Pi, Star? I saw the notification.
Where is it? Did I do something with it? Random stuff, maybe. Pictures.
Anything to know about joining it? Like, do you have rules and stuff? I mean, probably, but. Oh. It looks like my gift sub ended at some point. Oh man, it's been a month? I mean, I could renew for $1.
Yeah, man.
But that's alright.
It's not alright. Where the crap is this folder?
I don't want enough Twitch to warrant actually subbing to people. I could use my Twitch Prime.
Let's see, where is this?
Oh, I just ate too much food.
Here it is. Which one is this? 7.
Quick, Buster, look for Teos or stuff. most likely find it over this way. This way.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Oh well. There we go. This one makes more sense. Just get rid of this one.
Okay, so you got it. I got 3 plates.
Dude, the awesome face is iconic.
Dude, it's like happy and sad at the same time.
Yeah, man. Don't judge yourself in the past. How do you think past you would feel? It's like she's saying, oh, this is so fun. Dude, if past you from literally right then, November 15th, 2009, were to hear you say that, you know how much of a psychological effect it would have had on you? How much different would you be right now?
I have no idea what you just said. I need to go to bed.
Basically, if
be.
you went into the past and said, wow, everything you do is stupid, what effect would that have on your future?
If I went back and said wow before everything else,
That would be interesting, just going back and saying, like, you're all stupid. Stop. Stop using that face. Stop posting in stupid threads. It's just cringy now, guys.
I don't regret NSC.
Neither do I. I'm just saying that we are hard on ourselves from the past. And we're just like, man, we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I do not fit that idea, only in the regard that I am critical of myself every waking moment, but I have no negative thoughts about my past. Really. I mean, I like that I've grown up a lot. I mean, I have anger issues, but aside from that, like, I've learned a lot, I've done a lot, and, like, you know, like, I look back at me in high school and, like, I'm not fond of who I was, like, just, like, inexperienced, naive, um, even more full of myself. I didn't really realize it. Just, like, posting on social media all the time. But, like, that's all part of the process, so
Yeah, man.
I don't regret anything, really.
Yeah, same.
I wanted to win so bad, I know.
Honestly, though, that's like if I could get like one wish from a genie, it would be to go back to those days. I've
Well,
been living in the past for like a year now.
I wouldn't want for that because
I would never want that.
this
I
was
am
a
a
topic
billion times better than I used to be.
too.
Why did I get that buff? Let's turn my dish.
This is
I
actually a
mean, we're better
conversation.
people now, but
Hey, hang on, listen to me.
we had a lot more free time back then.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
with the
So
loss,
we
with the loss
were
of free
just
time,
like, literally, we were together like all the time. It was great.
yeah, but we don't have to be together all the time.
I'm just saying that
We've
like
talked
back
about
then
this.
it was super cool.
Yeah, back then we were in high school or maybe like early college. For some of you guys that are like way older than I am. You know, it's like I don't miss being a teenager. I don't miss
It's
like
hard to say. I'm just
no, I don't think so.
Doing me proud, Buster.
The only thing that would make saying like I don't miss being a teenager difficult is if you're not doing enough right now
I
to
meant to
make it.
say that like what I'm trying to say is difficult to say.
Well, sure, you already said today you have a hard time explaining stuff.
Well, I always say that because it's true. That's
Like I
weird
said.
because with my family I explain things like super well and then suddenly like the pressure's on for some reason.
Pressure's on when you're talking to your family or
Yeah,
here.
Here, I don't know why.
Why? We're a bunch of random people on the internet, some of whom you've met.
Wait a minute, I completely forgot to change Nino's thing. I can't.
Well, I was trying to say earlier, it's been a topic at school just the other day. I was talking to a colleague of mine who works in the library about students that can't move on from high school. Like, I guess there's one kid who's been interning at the school 3 years now since they graduated. Like, they've been there an additional 3 years since they graduated. Like, to the current day. It's just like, and I know we're not really talking about that in the same sense, but there's so much out there, even like locally, like in your own town, like things that you can do, people you can meet, or, you know, places you can visit. Like, high school is just, it's a closed-minded time of your life because you're focused on, you know, figuring out yourself and building up your skills. You know, it's not about the big picture. And now that it's about the big picture, it's all about, for some people, oh my god, I'm afraid of the big picture. Let me go back to something small, contained, and familiar. But at the end of the day, it's like, you're gonna miss out on so much. And so
I think
it's like,
what
that's why I don't miss the times when we were teenagers or in high school. Like, yeah, okay, maybe we have a little bit less free time or we can't play video games as much as we used to. It's not a bad thing because, you know, look at, like, you've traveled, like, for you example, you've traveled to, the Midwest, or I guess it counts as the Central West. I don't know. Like, and I've been across the world. Sean's going for his doctorate. And we all are on our own paths, and it's just cool. It's cool, and that's time consuming, but it's worth it. Just because, as scary as it is, it's just cool to do new stuff, and I'm
Oh god.
just as anxious as you guys are about stuff sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's like it's about doing cool stuff, whatever that is for you. And I think that's good. In high school, it's not really about that.
So I'm kind
Yeah.
of saying that I'm just like want to relive old memories is what I'm saying.
That's fine.
See, that's where I have an advantage because I can't remember anything.
Like, what do you want to relive?
Just everything that we went together. I don't know. It's like
It sounds a little nostalgic right now.
I just think too much about like the past, and I wish things were the same as they were back then. I just want to relive old memories.
Because it was easier.
Not necessarily.
That's definitely not what he's getting at you.
It's like back
Emotionally
then,
easier?
literally, we could do anything and no one would bat an eye. Like, let's freaking do this one random thing that we just found 2 seconds ago and everyone would be in.
Maybe. I had nothing to do with that usually, so I can't really comment.
It was always really fun.
So you're saying we've gotten older and more resistant to doing random stuff?
Which is objectively not true.
It's more like we're more resistant, I guess.
That's what I just said. But Sean says that's not really true.
And for 5 seconds, you can disprove that.
I mean, if we were to go find a random game right now, if everyone was here, be like, yeah, let's do this, guys. Someone would be like, I don't really feel like it.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure we all played the
What?
Hitler game.
That's okay.
But it hasn't been.
Jacob, but just thinking of some rose-tinted glasses. I'm sorry if that's upsetting for me to say.
I don't, like, maybe you're right.
Maybe.
Because nostalgia is, like, really strong and whatever, but
Well, what are you doing right now in your life to, like, do cool stuff? Like,
literally, I'm only happy when I'm with you guys.
I don't know. I don't think I have any sort of helpful things I can say to try to make you feel less
Well,
nostalgic.
that's because, as far as that's concerned, that's something that only Jacob can actually figure out.
Right. I don't know.
That's up to you to find out what you actually like about the current day.
Dude, I like the current day. I'm just saying that, like, I just would like to relive, like, the old days.
Yeah, but why? But why?
Because nostalgia.
The why doesn't really matter on that.
Maybe. I don't really agree with that, but not that big a deal.
I mean, like, it's fine.
Yeah, I know. It is fine. I also really struggle with some of these conversations because of how much I try to do outside the computer and stuff, like with my job and like music and stuff, like traveling. Like I try to do so much that when it comes to conversations about like old memories or like and outside of Discord, the topic of like high school nostalgia has come up a lot too amongst friends. But like, you know, just like I'm always trying to move forward and stuff, and you know, motivation. Whenever someone here, like anyone, whether
Wait a
it's
minute.
Amazon or
Oh,
whatnot,
sorry.
I don't know. It's just like I struggle. I don't know what to
So,
say.
Good.
There's
I
nothing
feel
I
like
Here.
the point has been getting missed here, actually. So, to bring it back,
I feel like I
it's
just need to write them.
entirely fine to be like, you know, I really like the good old days, and it'd be nice to just go back and, you know, relive those for a little bit. What is important is that if the reason for that isn't just nostalgia, but oh, I'm, you know, not happy enough with how things are going today, then in that case, yeah, it's up to you to find out why do I want to continue going on with what I'm doing, or if not, then what can I change that? Oh, God, I just got blow up. Holy shit, that was amazing.
I apologize if. Wait, I don't know what I want to say, but I do. I feel like Sean, what you just said is kind of like what I've been thinking in the back of my head, but I haven't been able to get at it.
That's why I'm trying to elaborate on because I'm
Yeah,
sure we're deviating from that.
yeah. No, I was just like generalizing it more, like because like I'm always trying to make things happy for me. When things get in a rut, I run out of things to say, and that's all I was just trying to say a minute ago. Um, but yeah, no, it's like it's okay to miss stuff. But what I was trying to ask, I'm sure annoyingly, is like I said, why do you miss it? Just because I assume this is what I want to say. I'm assuming that it's not superficial and then it goes deeper because Jacob, you bring it up
Yeah,
every single week, and that's what I was trying to get at. Like, I feel like
yeah, but that's where I also believe that you were missing the point because you're too caught in that assumption without actually asking what is the real reason. Is it, you know, just I like that or fine?
and I'm sorry for assuming.
But that's why I tried to bring it back. That's all.
And I was just trying to fully articulate because I couldn't put that to words.
It's okay, Star. I'll follow it for you. While also fighting this thing.
I should just always write my thoughts down. So, like, I can have it in front of me to explain it well enough. Because I'm always, like, butchering it.
I mean, that's actually just a useful thing if you want to have your own internal discussion.
Yes, I see. Mike's always been here in our heart.
Is he gonna blow up? Oh no. Oh, he left. Okay. Jeffrey's gonna pull up as soon as he sees us.
I tried to play Monster Hunter once. I think it was for the Wii. Monster Hunter Try or whatever.
That would be the one.
I was so lost the whole time. I guess it's like a complicated game to begin with and hard to get into.
I don't know about complicated. It's the beginning of it is super grindy. You did get the Kormagala though. I liked fighting him a lot. I just like this armor. It's pretty good. There it is.
Alright, Star, I hope that cleared up what I was talking about.
Man, I can't read this during that fight.
I wrote, Chewie was getting flustered from feeling unable to give helpful thoughts
Holy crap.
when the topic often wiggles its way to things right now are negative and going to stay that way, which he attributed to Jacob's nostalgia out of an assumption that he misses the good old days. I was reading it for Sean.
Buster.
I mean,
Never mind.
Read it in your robot voice.
I'm a little too irritable right now at the same time, so read it later, Sean, even though we're on the same page, sort of, almost.
oh no. Ha! It lived.
Okay, here's the 3-sentence version. And 3 simple sentences, like no more than 10 words.
It's okay, Buster. I survived the explosion.
Chewie thought Jacob was being over emotional with his nostalgia. Sean said, knock it off until you know that's true, and then we'll go from there. Chewie also felt sad because he was reminded of a time where he tries to give advice and it usually doesn't work, which he felt similar to now. Sorry, that was 4 sentences.
You know what that reminds me of?
Counterclaims from Mafia.
Oh my
Claim
god.
for Mafia.
I don't know if I should be proud of that, Sean, or disappointed.
I feel like that was the obvious thing. So
No, it was good. It was good. I thought it was funny.
oh, wait a minute.
Wait, Star, I think I can do it in like a much shorter version. Chewie got irritated at nothing.
How about I simplify it when we die to this thing?
Don't die to it. I believe in you.
I thought I was doing a good job right there. Chewie got irritated, and Jacob has memories. There you go. That's about it.
Memories.
I feel like it's too simplified.
Hmm.
You need to
Listen.
simplify it while preserving the point of it.
I don't think a lot of, of us do.
Star, I'm pretty sure you are allowed to do that whenever you want, and we will jump right on board. I know, speaking for myself, I just jump right in. Often no one really has anything to say, but I just go right
I
in
mean-
anyway.
You don't jump in. You dig the hole and make the pool for yourself.
What the freak was that?
I actually snorted.
I used to snort when I was younger.
I still do every once in a while.
His birth tongue.
I think if I find something like super funny that I can't breathe, then I'll snort, but that hasn't happened in a while.
Alright, Star.
Happens every once in a while to
What do
me.
you want to talk about?
We can
What's on your
continue
mind?
the current conversation so Shui can get more irritable.
No, it's not. I won't get more irritable. I'd get more irritated because I am irritable. In order to get more irritable, I need to
He got his tail.
get even more
Quick, get it before we
tired
cart.
and then frustrated.
That was a terrible idea.
Well, we'll start. I'm thinking. How do you start deep chat? Do I just
It
like
just
do
naturally happens, dude.
deep chat? Go.
I want to know more about you, Star, but like, I don't know what to ask. When we play Faking It, you always play, not Faking It, Fibbage, you always play as other characters, and you say that there's nothing to you that's interesting.
I was thinking of Fibbage 2. Or, well, Fibbage 3.
So I would like to know.
To be fair, coming up with shit for Fibbage is impossible.
I know,
I mean-
but
That's true.
I will admit it is, even though I don't like come up with stuff beforehand.
there is that. Although, like, maybe it was unfair, but I always felt like it was like, ooh, it's a Golden Sun, true or false, or it's a Yu-Gi-Oh, true or false, and you know, I was just get kind of irritated at like, well, Star, it's not even about you, it's about like random trivia.
All right, Buster,
This is previously.
heal up, grab some bobs, because we're gonna show him what a real explosion is.
Joey,
What?
Mom will open the door in a minute.
Honestly, I hate being vulnerable.
Who doesn't?
I just always run away from it. I don't like revealing things.
Well, Star,
I mean, I don't mind because I'm okay with being vulnerable about you guys because that's kind of the point.
forgive me if
I
I
don't
say
like showing
this,
weakness.
like not gracefully, but you're not like letting your mind things like define you, are you? Like,
My mind things.
At least get here before it wakes up.
I don't know, I mean, well, by that I mean like personality things, or you know, you said your mind's messed up, so that's why I said mind things, like things that make your mind messed up in whatever way you mean.
I think I'm confused.
I don't know, it's like you don't have to be interesting. No one has to be interesting. Ultimately, some of the most interesting people are completely boring to others.
Everyone has interesting stuff about them.
Not me. I'm really boring.
Same.
I mean, well, let's give an example. Mike is a massive weeb that collects
What?
tons of mesos.
Oh, no.
That's pretty interesting.
Oh, no.
I thought you said Mesos for a second. I was gonna say I don't think he does it anymore.
I'll have you know, I haven't bought a Nesso in 10 months.
I thought you were gonna say 10 days. To be honest.
Oh god.
Okay, Star. Well, if the most interesting stuff about you is mental illness, what's the second most interesting stuff? Like, what's the medium interesting stuff?
No, dude, talk about your mental illness. Let it all out.
I mean, if you want,
though,
you can,
like,
Star.
I
I'm
run
sorry.
drama
I'm sorry.
too, but that's okay.
I'm assuming again. Like, I just it's like I'm part of a friend group, and I won't make this about me. I promise. But I'm in a friend group from college. Like, I'm in this group chat on Facebook, and I don't like to participate in it very much because
Oh no.
everyone in this group chat, me as well to a very small extent, but not as pronouncedly. It's like they're in there because they have some sort of like problem, and they cope with each other, and me too. And it's just like I like,
Too.
yeah. I mean, I have anxiety, but and depression, but I don't like the idea of like making everything about problems. I'd rather bond with someone over. Like, it's good to bond with someone when you're equally in a hard time, but like if that's like the entire basis of everything, that's just exhausting. Like, why not bond over like activities and stuff like that? Like, for us, that was
I think-
Insider, and then
I mean,
awesome.
I would.
We do that a lot, like through Jackbox and everything else.
Yeah. No,
I'd
what I'm
argue
saying
that
is,
we
I'm not.
don't
I'm
talk about
on-
our problems as much.
No, I'm sorry. I was just trying to say, like, I'm projecting that this is gonna turn into let's only make this about mental illness or something, which is like
Well,
unfair.
okay, so let me get my part in.
Okay.
So normally I would agree with you. However, I think in the case of mental illness, whatever problems you may have, that's actually pretty good to discuss for a number of reasons. The main one being understanding.
Sure.
That's a very significant problem in today's world, and it's important to understand things. Now, if it's just talking about just problems in general, yeah, I definitely agree with that. But this is different.
Right.
Barnes and Noble.
I mean, I don't disagree with you. I just like I don't want it to be the only thing that like gives any substance to anything. I can't make that sound graceful. Like, I don't like to acknowledge that I'm a very anxious and depressed person a lot of the time. I don't like to talk about my
Dude, me
problems
either. Like, I
because I
don't
mask
want
it.
people to know that about me.
But I don't know. I guess like maybe Star you don't open up that much, so when you do, all that gets mentioned is maybe any mental illness, which is why I might have been like, what else is there to you? Because there's so much more than just things that plague us. But at the same time, it's like, well, maybe we will eventually be able to stop talking about it if we do it now, sort of thing, which might be better for our health, or your health, or anyone's health.
I wish I could have streamed that fight because it was awesome.
You guys aren't streaming?
No.
No.
Streaming this seems to invariably lead to my laptop crashing, so I'm not. Though, I mean, I haven't done that since I changed my settings the last time, so who knows. But kind of wish I did it for this one because it was really cool.
All right, Star. Well, taking things into consideration, then, do you want to talk about your mental illness stuff? Like,
I think it's fair to assume that she does.
well, I mean,
Okay, let's phrase this better. Is there anything you would like us to know to understand your situation better?
that's a good. I like that better.
If it was me, I would want a more specific question.
I'm just like, let's just get the ball rolling. I'm just like relating my experiences to being like, there's more to people than this, but Sean's like, we also have to address it too. So it's like, that's fine too.
I mean,
That's pretty big. That's not necessarily a bad thing, though. It does. One of my closest friends, like from like my main friend group from college, I learned pretty quickly from her. She's pretty open that she has autism. It's a high like functioning version, and she said pretty upfront because she's just more forward. Like, I have like there's like X, Y, and Z about me that's because of this, and just so you know, like, not ever trying to be rude about it. It's just like I'm more like this with those kind of things. So other than that, like, she's very intelligent and very passionate about like film and art and her craft. Went to school and did her best. I mean, I don't see you as being someone low functioning, Star. So I mean,
yeah, definitely not.
so I
Do you know what
wouldn't.
type? Like what kind?
Yeah, it's a cool question. Well,
I mean, there's a spectrum.
yeah, I was just gonna say that too. Jacob and I think alike. We're gonna visit someday. I still don't get the Cheeto thing, but
Dude, I'll show you the Cheeto thing we argued about.
I know we did.
This sounds
Cheeto
familiar.
thing?
We were just talking about him coming to Utah, and I randomly brought up, like, yo, you should bring some Cheetos. Because I think Chewy was eating Cheetos at the time. And then we
Chewy
just got...
eating Cheetos? That doesn't make sense to me. Wouldn't
I
you,
think
like, not
Cheetos.
react well to them? I don't know, you don't react well to, like, any food, so I just kind of assume that you can't eat anything.
You're right. I don't react well to pretty much anything. I do not remember that. But Star, there's also the thing where it's like there are people
see-
that have they have symptoms of autism when they're younger, and then by the time they're older, it's not nearly as prevalent or inhibitive. So, are you sure it might not just be like that? Like, maybe it's part of you, but it's not inhibitive.
I mean, so have I. Like, I've taken the screenings and everything. Like, I thought I had it for a while, too.
Well, Star, you didn't exactly answer any question I just put forward.
You see people with autism that, like, aren't really high functioning, and then you see people like you who are really high functioning. Like, people wouldn't be able to tell that you had autism just by, like, hanging out with you.
Never crossed my mind, personally. And doesn't change anything here.
Because I know, like, people, like, social stuff is, like, super like, what am I trying to say? It doesn't come inherently.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like,
so, like,
Yeah,
in
socialization.
that regard,
general.
then yeah.
I thought that might have just been the avoidance thing, not actually autism, but it's like that could be part of it. Like the whole, like yeah, a lot of people I know is the socialization is just weaker. I actually just learned the other day that one of my students in my honors level choir is he has autism. I was like, really? I couldn't even tell. I mean, I could kind of tell that maybe he was like a little lower functioning, or I mean, he's just goofy, so so he's more down to earth. I wouldn't have guessed at all.
Hey, wait, how recently is recently Star?
Oh dear. Oh, yeah. Better than like, yeah, I've known for like 2 years. Didn't know how to bring it up. But then again, don't have to share that stuff. I
Like,
don't
I was
like.
gonna ask you before. I thought maybe it had to do with this, but like, I don't know. When I got home from Oklahoma for my mission, like, it was pretty cool. Like, you seemed like different, but you seemed like okay. Like, it was fine. You were talking to us in calls and everything, and then it kind of just stopped out of the blue. And it's made me sad. So I thought that maybe that had to do something with it. Yeah, but I don't know. It's like, how do you go from like talking regularly to us to just not at all? So then I was wondering, like, how much is it getting any worse for you? And if it is, like, how can we help? If you want help, because I know, like, with me, I like to just talk about my problems.
Well, I think the question is why, in the last 3 years, did you almost very suddenly change your mind
It's
about it?
not even like 3 years. It was regularly when I came home a year and a half ago.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like the transition to Discord was when Star spoke less verbally, but I could remember that incorrectly. That's very possible. Well, Discord was like 2 years ago, maybe not 3. But
IDK. I feel like Buster's issue is that he just doesn't want anybody to hear him. Like, if his parents were gone or whatever and he was the only one in the house, he might talk to us. Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be a pretty big turn off.
Yeah. That would be... I can see that, like, definitely. Which is kind of dumb. just gotta explain, man. Like, yo, I have internet friends. Okay, gosh.
I don't
Talking to
know.
my friends.
I just shut the door so it's not as irritating to my parents when I'm talking.
I don't know, man. Some doors are not concealable.
See, I don't live in a house that has more than one livable floor, so I mean, I have that to my advantage. I don't know. Well, to be fair, you know, well, actually, I don't know if that's fair. As there's not usually calls as late as you are up sometimes, but maybe it's like just don't talk in calls when they're in bed, kind of thing. I mean,
But
that's how I
we
used to be.
call late at night all the time.
Well, it's okay.
My dad goes to bed later than all of you guys.
Oh, stars. Oh, wait. My headset came out. I mean, Star, me, Mike, we often go to bed at 3 a.m. realm.
Yeah. And I'm not kidding.
Well, I go to bed at like 5:30 in the morning every day.
Not quite that late.
Oh, Star, you could move out like Buster. And then you could talk in calls whenever you wanted.
I mean,
I mean,
that requires the means to support yourself first.
Well, sure. Here's the thing, though. This is what we do in teaching, which I'm still trying to get a grasp of this. You come up with a goal, and then you gotta create the steps to get to that goal. So, like, if I'm teaching a choir piece, I need to figure out what I want them to achieve. I want them to sing this piece, and it sounds good. So, what do? I break it up into chunks, and we teach stuff chunk by chunk by chunk. And eventually, like today, we had our first full run through of a piece. And I listened back to the recording I did, and there's a lot that has to be cleaned up. But they felt really accomplished that they actually got through a full piece, and it's actually only been 3 weeks of school. The half day bullcrap, it's only been like 2 or 2.5 weeks of school, realistically. But, you know, they set a goal and they did something with it, you know? Well, I set a goal and whatever. So if you want to move out, I don't know, how do you get there? Get the job, that's right. How do you get the job?
I
Okay,
agree, but it's easier said than done.
of course.
Like,
Don't you
like I
know
said
I-
before,
I talk out of my butt all the time, you guys.
Well,
like I said
I mean,
before,
in this one thing, Chu does have a pretty good point. Set small goals.
yeah, small goals are cool.
Hey, I had some decent input in earlier topics, but I was not addressing my points very well at all, and it was hard to see the connections. So I was doing a very bad job.
Would you
of
like
being-
to hire me as your professional translator?
Yes, because you did a pretty good job at getting at what I was trying to say.
That's why I'm here.
Well, Star, I mean, you're saying I'm working on it now, Chewy. Like, I don't want to read into text, but it's like I've read that before,
Like I
Basically,
said
and
a little bit ago.
I feel
you would
bad
just
for
like to
saying that.
know what steps are you taking. That's all. I have no idea where I'm going. I probably should have gone away.
you mentioned the like I would think it's kind of like an agency kind of thing before. So is this like the latest update? Cool. I'm sure you'll hear something on Monday. With my they took a week to respond to me with this new side job. They took a week with my main job. They tend to like weeks, even if they're decided within 2 days. Like my main job, I knew walking out the interview, I had the job. I had really strong sense. Nope, I had to wait a full 6 days before I got a phone call. So I'm sure by Monday. I'm sure that contributed almost zero to this entire conversation, but I still ran my mouth. Cries a little bit.
Points and laughs.
By the way, Buster, I have absolutely no idea where I'm going, so you should probably search. Actually, wait, there's something here.
Yeah, I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the call tree, but I said that
It was
I had
not.
like a spike in motivation. Maybe I didn't say that at the beginning, maybe in the middle. I don't know.
I was not here for any mention of motivation. The first mention of motivation for me was when I tried
So,
referencing it, so I missed a lot.
so I think like the last few weeks of school, like suddenly boom, like I had all the motivation in the world and it came out of nowhere. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this feels great. This is amazing. And so I literally did everything that I've wanted to do. I set like goals for myself and I did all of those goals. I like completed everything I wanted to do over the summer. And then like 2 months into that, it just goes away like as fast as it came. And now it's hard to even do little things. So I guess just in Star's defense, I guess.
I experienced burnout a lot. Part of the reason why I get so tired all the time.
Yeah, I've been burnt out like super bad with school and stuff. And work and everything. It's dumb, man. Yeah, I have like absolutely, there was no difference in my mindset or anything when school started. It was just like, oh, whatever. Like it's still transitioning? Question mark. I'm saying that like still in the middle of summer is when I lost it. But dude, the worst burnout I've ever had was working at Wendy's. I freaking hated that job.
I like their chicken.
I got so fat at Wendy's, dude. Every single one. They freaking let us get like hamburgers and whatever for free at lunch, so, or at least half off. But the managers would be like, yeah, whatever. So I would get like a home style chicken sandwich and a double
that sandwich.
baconator and then a littler sandwich. I was just so, I didn't even care. I'm just like, I freaking hate my life. I'm just gonna freaking eat all I want. And then I was like 240. It was bad. I'm 180 right now, so it's better.
I wish I was 180. I miss being 180.
Dude, I still have like that
I just won't tell
belly
you my weight.
bulge. Say what?
Oh, you're skinnier than me, Sean, so you're doing alright.
so fucking stupid.
Or are you?
Oh, 160 would be my like dream weight. I would love that so much.
Yeah, 150, 160. And then a six pack and pecs and
I don't
really
care
nice
about
back.
um.
And to be tone and tan. Then the ladies will like me, right?
No. As long as your self-esteem stays the
Yeah,
same.
I'm trying to work on it. Like when I'm trying to like do the filming or whatever, I looked at myself and did all these nervous habits, and I saw how ugly my man beard was. I'm just like, dang, I need to work on all these nervous habits that I have.
What is the emote?
I've been getting better.
I hug. I can't believe the sub ran out. I think it ran out like yesterday.
That reminds me, I still have a Twitch Prime sub that I can do.
I haven't subbed anyone in months.
I think I'll just subscribe to Evo. Because that lasts forever, and I really like the smileys. Especially Evo Mind Blow. Yeah.
That's
It's like
that's one of my favorites.
legitimately my favorite.
I love watching it get spammed. It's so funny.
Bam! Free subscription from Evo. Look out for Evo Mind Blow on Pi Stream. I wonder if there's a way to get out of working tomorrow morning. Technically, I don't have to go in, but like, I know they need the help. I try to think of it like, well, do I want to pay $60 because that's how much I usually make a day to have a free day to myself? It doesn't work. And it's not like my brother's ever gonna hate me for it or whatever. I just don't like letting people down.
If I go lay down, I will pass out. My feet smell terrible right now.
Dude, a lot of people have that problem, but like, I'm fortunate that I don't have smelly feet. So
Dude, neither do I.
that's pretty cool.
I don't know what people mean when they have smelly feet. Like, I smell my feet, and I'm just like, dude, it just smells normal.
I mean, like, I know people who have smelly feet, and like, as soon as they take their shoes off when they walk into a house, it's like, your feet.
It's like,
Really I don't know. I'm fortunate that I don't have that problem.
I don't have that problem, but I do have moments where my feet just feel like they should be awful.
Mm-hmm.
Punishment of a god. Taste my blade. It's been like 3 weeks since I've played fighters.
It's a while, actually.
Probably so bad now.
Was a Discord message? Did one of you guys write to me in Discord, or is that another chat? That is another chat.
What's that? The secret Discord? What?
Yeah, the secret one.
Yeah, you know, all of my secret Discords.
That's where I got all my posts.
That's where the 30,000 posts came from. So you're saying you've been on Discord for years? And you were using
You
it as
would
your
be-
secret spam server?
You would be a lot less impressed if you knew what the server was, so I'm just gonna tell you that it's my secret spam server. That's all you need to know.
Part of me wants to pay $5 so I can just upload a bunch of emojis on another server and just post them all the time.
I mean, I've started doing that now, where I upload my own things to use. Like, these are all my custom uploads.
So you made your own server because you have like
Yeah.
the Nitro or whatever it is. You can just use them. That's
Yeah.
clever. I have actually
It's
thought
because-
about doing that.
Yeah. It's because, like, these are... Oh, how do you, on desktop, select multiple thingies?
Huh?
Shift click.
Shift. I was doing control. Okay.
Control is just select multiple things one at a time.
Those are the ones that I've uploaded. Please don't say Nestle porn, though. Like, that's not funny. And I would rather just people not, like, say that at all.
It's
It's
funny
really
how
not.
deadpan you are when you say that.
It's a serious issue because those are the purest things in the universe, and I don't like people talking about them like that. So please stop.
Okay. Buster, make your own server, upload an emoji, and make it Nesso porn.
No.
Man, I don't want to fight this thing. Oh well. I guess there's no choice.
People just say cute Nesso if that's what they want to mean. Like, wow, look how cute this Nesso is. Look how soft it looks. Those are the appropriate adjectives I use in that situation.
You must see something soft. I should show
No,
you.
Buster, no.
Buster, that's gross. Buster, come on.
Nessos aren't sexy.
They are pure.
Yes, they are pure.
I feel like I have something else that I need to do. Whatever. I don't have any freaking homework right now. And I am so happy.
I'm stressed out because all of my work is due, like, on Thursday and Friday next week. And that's annoying to me because I leave my work to the last day. So I'm in a tough situation where it's like I should get started early, but that's just not how I operate.
If I'm not at school, I don't do it.
I'm the same way with an asterisk. For the most part, I am not productive at home.
Same.
Sometimes
I just
I'm
shut
productive at
down.
home, though.
I'm
Alright,
not.
it's really
but that's
hot, so I'm gonna go turn
dying.
my air conditioner up real quick. Actually, I'm gonna go get a banana too, so I'll be back in like a
Banana.
Whoa.
Dude, that's what my how-to video is about.
Is it really?
Yeah, how to eat a banana.
Oh, is it gonna be like How to Be Ninja? Like those videos from a long time ago?
Wait, what?
Remember like the How to Be Gangsta and How to Be Ninja videos from like 10 years ago?
I don't.
You don't? Those are classic YouTube videos for every 13-year-old at the time.
I'm gonna look him up. Maybe I have seen him.
Alright, I'll be right back.
How to ninja. There's a lot of these. Which one am I supposed to do? How to
Before you
become a
start karate
ninja.
chopping people's heads off, let's.
Well, this was uploaded 3 years ago, so, huh.
So since you mentioned fluffy stuff, there you go.
I've managed to ruin
Look
5
how-
bananas already.
Look how fluffy this moth is.
It's so fluffy! Oh, what the? Dude, that must be like a crime or something.
I love this thing.
So Isabel's adorable, and I think I'm going to main her in Smash. Along with Daisy, of course. Oh no. I have to film that thing tomorrow still. And it sucks because it's right in the living room and there's always like a billion people in the room all at the same time. Have to wait until the perfect moment. I can't plug my microphone into the camera, so it's always going to sound echoey. It's just a mess. Okay, then.
By the way, Buster, I put up a quest if you didn't notice.
Dude, I said my banana. My banana has so many dark spots on it. I mean, like the peel. You're looking at it and you're like, oh, this is gonna be such an awful banana. Then you peel it and it's like, wow, this banana looks perfect.
Yeah, dude, dark spots on the peel means it's ready to eat. It's the perfect banana. If you didn't know.
I'm honestly not all that well versed in bananas. I don't know.
Just in my experience, of course. Seriously though, I've harmed or eaten 5 bananas already trying to film this thing.
You've harmed bananas.
There's one, like, I'm trying to be, it's like a parody thing, right? So, I spend the whole video, like the first minute and 20 seconds, just building up on how hard of an event this is, and then the last 5 seconds just peeling and eating the banana. So, we mess up a lot, you know? and there's a part where a banana like hits my face, and my brother just keeps throwing it over and over until we get a good take. And so that banana turns into mush and is no longer eatable. So we have to throw that away. Now that we have to film it again tomorrow, it's going to be even more bananas. Alright, I'm still watching Pi. I don't get the appeal, but whatever. Okay, okay.
I'm surprised my ears don't hurt. I've had this headset on for a while.
Well, if your ears don't fit the ear holes in the earphones, then your
No.
ears are going to get really morphed and deformed, man. If your ears don't match the head holes in the ear headphones, then it's not gonna match, you know?
The problem is that your ears will never match it if you wear glasses.
Dude, just mold it. Have you ever been welding before? You just do that, but with your ears.
I have not been welding before. Wait a minute.
I want to show you guys a video, but I have to save it for a YouTube night.
I completely forgot to eat, Buster. Give me a second.
I mean...
Wait a minute, is it following me?
Dude, I'm excited. After next week, the new anime season's gonna start. So I can finish My Hero Academia and also start the new shows that are airing.
Hey, there's a new episode of that tomorrow.
Dude, I still haven't watched any since I finished halfway through.
You should.
Index.
It's like the
Isn't
one
that
show I
like...
thought you would keep up with.
I just like binging things, man. It's like unbearable to wait, especially with like cliffhangers and stuff.
Yeah, but how else are we supposed to experience it together?
Okay, tell me what. I'm gonna watch 11 episodes and then I'll finish the last episode with you. That's how we're gonna do it. Dude, next season they're airing Phoenix Wright too. Maybe it won't be garbage like the first season. I can wait with like episodic structured stuff, but like shonen is just really tough because it's just one long continuous story. And to wait 1 week at a time is unbearable. And I only know that because of, oh yeah, Index is getting a 3rd season, huh? I just saw that. I experienced that with Hunter. So like, I finally decided to watch Hunter just as the Chimera Ant arc was ending. And so like I finally caught up in like 2 days because I marathoned the whole thing. And it was like episode 132 or 133 I was on. I had to wait 3 weeks for that to finish, dude. It was so hard. And then literally the next 12 episodes, that's 3 months. Like, Gone was I mean, spoilers, but I don't think anyone's gonna see it. But yeah, dude, I wanted to see Gone again. Yeah, you could say he was gone from this life. Looking through all the anime seasons right now, I mean, for next season, kind of getting the similar feel for last season. Nothing's really sticking out. Except for Fairy Tail, the final season. Oh, there's a new PA Works show? Dude. I hope
Yeah,
it's
so I
as
went
good as
over
all
the
ones.
yeah. I went over the shows like 2 weeks ago, so I'm going to re-go over them now because there were like 3 shows. Okay, this first one I have on my plan to watch. It's called Yagate Kimi ni Naru. Oh, it's Yuri. That's why.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I mean, you should find it on the Anna chart. Just look up Yagate.
I think I see it.
Just look for the one with the two girls that look like they're gonna kiss. Oh, I see it. Yeah, there it is. It's at the top. It's the 8th show for me.
I'm just looking at my anime list.
Oh, you're on Mal? I mean, do you want me
Yeah.
to link you the Mal?
No, I am now.
Oh, okay. Alright, the PA Works show. I think I had this one on my plan to watch as well. Yes, I plan on checking this out. And there was one other show. What was it?
I mean, I always watch all the supernatural, I mean, not super, all the romance shows at least. Because one of them will be good, right?
Um, Hirozuka Sakai no Ashita.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I am 100%
That's
going
like
to bed.
all
Why did you
though.
lay down, Chewie?
I'm not.
You
You
have
fool!
I've been sitting in this chair the entire time.
But
It
Chewie,
just
we're
doesn't
about to
freaking-
watch Elf.
Yeah, Chewie, I already have it all loaded. We all
Yeah.
agreed on it like 30 minutes ago while you were sleeping.
Ooh, maybe you'll like this one, Chewie.
No.
I mean, Chewie, fuck, Jacob. What about the KyoAni show?
Keanu,
It's
huh?
about a bunch of dudes in an archery club.
For real though, can
Yeah.
It looks like free, but with archery instead of swimming dudes.
I hope their shirts are off all the time.
Well, their shirts are definitely on in this. I mean, you don't take your shirt off when you're
Dude,
doing
anime
archery.
finds a way. Anime finds a way, okay. Oh, here's another romance. It's
Dude, there were
it's a
3
girl
shows.
in a
What
bunny
was the
suit
third
with
one?
the. I'm trying to find the PA work show, but yeah, the second season of Phoenix Wright is actually made by another studio,
Ah,
so I'm actually slightly more hopeful. Where is this PA work show? Oh yes, Sword Art Online.
it's called Irozuka. It was a short that I want. No.
Oh, there it is.
Why are there 2 penguin shows airing next season?
Penguins are like the hot new thing. Did you ever see Pengu in the City?
Well, the second season of that is airing.
Dude, that's because it was so good.
And then there's another
Apparently.
penguin show.
Trying to run off the success of Pengu.
Oh, that's the other show. It's a movie, though. That's why it threw me off. It's the next part of Monogatari.
Whoa. Oh, it's an original. Okay. Oh yeah, PA Works does like
Yeah,
originals
they
all
do
the time.
originals. Do you want to watch the Yuri show with me?
I mean, yeah.
As
Wait, I
long
need to
as
find
it's,
it.
as long as it's better than Citrus, which is not difficult. Although I don't think it can live up to Sakura Trick.
Nothing, dude, nothing can. This looks wholesome enough.
Wait, which one? The PA Works or the Yuri?
The Yuri one.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it wouldn't be like on Sakura
Yeah,
Trick
it's not
level.
over the top, I don't think.
Let's see what people have to say about the manga. People
Oh,
seem to like.
8 people, like, I don't know, they have their opinion on the anime formed before, just because they read the manga. And it's like, you know nothing about the anime.
Same. If anything, people just have a negative opinion then. It's like, it's not the same as the manga.
Yeah.
What the heck? Normal high schooler until one day he's told that he has to become the wife of a mysterious creature called Kane no Gi. This is the start of their newly married life. And that looks like a goat creature, and this dude is marrying him. Oh, it's a 5-minute long thing. Okay, it sucks.
Hey, shorts can be good.
Yeah, hang on a second.
Yeah, did you
Luluco
ever
was
see
7
Poopy
minutes
Po?
each episode, and it was
Yeah,
amazing.
Tonari no Sekikun is one of my favorite shows.
Dude, I have that on DVD.
Do you really?
Yeah, dude, there was a sale. I got it for like $10. Here's the archery show. But seriously though, Poopy Po was the best short ever, and I don't even remember anything about it. What was that other poop show?
If it was
There was-
possible to shadow call, as Chun calls it, that would
That-
be really strange, and you could
That'd
totally
be
creep on
creepy.
people. And how about we don't?
Uh, Star, what was that other poop show called? The same that was airing the same time as Poopy Po, the scary one. Yeah, Poopa. Okay, yeah. I wanted to watch it for the name, and then everyone hated it. The reign of poo died before it began. Okay. Anime. I just read these synopsis and I can't take it seriously after the first 2 words. Episodes 1 and 2 will be aired at a screening. Oh my gosh, it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna have to like tell my brother. Or I could just get 5 hours of sleep, you know, whatever. Puberty syndrome. A rumored, mysterious syndrome that only affects those in their puberty. For example, a bunny girl suddenly appears in front of the main character's name I can't read, Sakakuta. The bunny girl's real identity is some teenage celebrity who is currently an inactive high school senior. Okay, like I don't even... Orimo? That kind of sounds familiar. Oh, good.
Oh, that one.
Hooray. What is with Japan and incest? That is just... I can't understand that. Nagami is a beautiful third-year middle school student who has excellent grades and is the student council president. She wrote a novel about a little sister who dotes on her older brother. I think this is exactly what you were talking about. Hooray, it looks really good. PA Works, and then the show. Which is... Why did I click on this show? Who's making it? Action Historical Samurai? Why did I pick on this? I'd never be interested in something like this. Man, people hated the first season of Ace Attorney.
You know, that's what we really need, is a Steel Samurai anime.
Dude, if they made that, I would want Madhouse to make it. They'd make it really good. Starring Edgeworth. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Dude, this isn't Ninja Batman, okay? You literally just described Ninja Batman. Like, Joker sends him, Batman, and literally everyone else to the samurai period, or era, and, like, Batman is... It's the most anime thing ever, like...
Wait, didn't people actually really like that?
Yeah, I liked it
Like,
when I watched
wasn't it actually good?
It was... I think it was, like, well received enough. Like, there was, like, presentation issues with the CG, but...
Like, I've seen it mentioned a few times, and, like, everyone's loved it.
It's just so weird. It's like, imagine Gurren Lagann, but with monkeys and with ancient Japanese houses combining together to make a giant robot. That is Ninja Batman. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hey, maybe 5 hours of sleep is enough. And if not, I can just...
I mean, 5 hours is enough to function.
But
You'll hate life, but you'll hate life far more if you reach 4 hours.
I mean, I already hate my life when I wake up in the morning to work. Like,
Existing is suffering.
it's not the worst though. I just wake up and I'm just like, ugh. Like, gosh dang it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay. Let's look at a random trope on TV tropes. Translation train wreck. He was married, but no, instinct, my gift. Can I use my own instinct as you? And we go to video games. Where's all your base? Has to be here. Wait, what's it even called? Wait, what? I'm looking. The Ace Attorney Eroge Dojin game, Phoenix Drive, is more famous for its bad translation than its erotic content in Western countries. I did not know that there was an Ace Attorney.
It's working. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm probably going to go to bed.
I'm almost done with the homework.
Sometimes I wish you could turn back time 30 minutes so that you could enjoy your meal again. Like, I just want panda again, but I don't want to eat it again, but like,
You and your
if I
panda.
could. What?
You
Yeah, I
and your
love panda
panda.
too. If I had a black hole in my stomach, I'd eat it forever.
I haven't had panda at all yet this semester.
I have
I have it
never
entirely
been
too
there,
often.
actually.
What?
There is actually one nearby here, but there was never one back home, so.
Go to it. Dude.
You see, you're forgetting something.
Oh no. I'm forgetting something.
I have no money.
Dude, that's when you go in there with a ski mask and a gun and order them to give you the chicken.
There's no way this
Work.
works.
So, there's nothing different from normal. I just wear a mask.
Yeah. I mean, they would like you to be polite, but you know they'll give it to you anyway. The key thing here is that you have to show them the gun.
I don't know about this idea.
It's worked for me.
Panda's Panda Express.
Illegal, you know.
It's a Chinese food restaurant.
Dude, that reminds me, YouTube poops exist. I miss old YouTube.
I really don't miss YouTube poops.
Yeah, but it gave us stuff like Final Spaghetti.
Has no impact.
And that is a classic.
I used to watch it all the time. I don't care about it now, but I just miss old amateur YouTube videos in general. Back when everyone was like actually real. Deathbed Bound though. Like people playing video games and talking over them, they're just like, whatever, this is fun. It wasn't a job.
I'm doing that right now.
Buster, one of these days we should just both agree to only post PogChamps throughout the whole day. Nothing, nothing but PogChamps. It wouldn't be like spamming. It would just it would just be like in Mafia when we'd say yeah. I would just occasionally post PogChamps.
I mean, I am convinced that Buster runs the I only say PogChamp Twitch account.
Oh boy, Undertale reviews. Alright, the Switch got it.
Oh, is that out now?
Yeah. No, people are like saying it's a masterpiece again. I still need to play it.
It is.
I'm sure I'd like it if I actually played it.
Wait, what?
True, Sean, true. See, Chewy really likes Undertale as well.
I have no idea why he said that, but
I think he's
yes,
trying to
what I'm
be
saying is
included.
objectively right.
Got it in a humble bundle. Yeah, I got it off of Steam, and I haven't touched it because I have so many other games. Let's keep talking. Maybe Chewy will agree with us more. We have to beat Red first, dude. I'm still training. Not with that attitude, you're not. You just gotta get all the legendaries, man. You gotta get the Mewtwo. Don't you want to be a legend and beat Red? It's like beating yourself. I think that's like really smart of Pokemon. I just really like that.
You know,
The
I
first
haven't
game fighting
actually.
your rival was pretty neat. And then like in the second game fighting Red, which is like fighting yourself, you're just like so hyped. You're just like what?
You know, I haven't fought Red in like 10 years.
I don't know if I ever fought him when I played Gold.
I just never actually go back to Mount Silver. It's like, you know, I go through everything, I finish the game, it's like, you know what, I don't actually feel like getting to level 80. So I won't.
Yeah, maybe I won't, but just because I haven't been playing it because school. I
Hey,
want to start reading the Pokemon Adventure manga
good news for you,
because
Mike,
apparently it's
because
good.
Leaf is in Smash.
Leave! Okay, yeah, let's play Undertale.
But yeah, I've never actually beaten the Pit of 100 Trials either. I go down to 90 when I play. Like before the last chapter, I just go through the pit and I'm like, yeah, I'll just go straight to 90 because it's like instantly gives you like a level every fight. It's insane. So do that and I go to the end of the game. But I've never actually gone to
Oh,
100.
that stinks.
I did it in Super Paper Mario in both pits.
Yeah, I just never did. It's like Super Mario Sunshine. I just never collect all the shines. I'm just done after I get the acquired amount. But yeah, let's play Undertale tomorrow. I heard it's a short game, so we can. Oh, dude. Okay, we have to take different paths though. I hear that like you get to make moral choices or whatever.
Wait, what?
Isn't that what Undertale is? You like either kill or not kill people?
Yeah, but the paths are extremely different,
Oh,
and
really?
you end up with a completely different game. But
Pacifist
yes,
route. I'll just play the game how I want, man. That's how
hug
I
the
play.
goat.
That's how I play key games. I'm just like, what would I say if I were in this situation?
For I can't believe that like the Undertale run that AGDQ was like the best run ever.
I couldn't watch it.
It was the hypest thing ever.
Why am I still up? I need to go to bed. I hope when I wake up, I'll feel refreshed enough to just go to work instead of just call my brother and be like, yo, I can't. Dude, I really hope The World Ends With You sells really well on Switch. Just because it's on the Switch. Although the control scheme was kind of a turn off for me on the DS, so I don't know if anybody else would think that way. Even though everyone in the world says it's the best game ever made. But then I'm like, no, you're wrong. It is a cult classic, yeah. It's probably some twist at the end that blows your mind. Usually, when games do that, it becomes people's favorites.
I mean, usually because it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's why it blows
That's
your
what
mind.
happened to me with 999, so.
That's what happened to me with Trails.
Drills in the sky, man. I still need the second one. When will it go on sale?
I mean, I can pretty safely say it's my favorite series ever now.
I don't know what my favorite series is, honestly. I guess Zero Escape, but like. There's also Phoenix Wright. I just like a lot of DS games. Like Ghost Trick, Phoenix Wright, Zero Escape, all those games.
Still need to get the other Ace Attorneys eventually.
Which one are you on?
5 now.
5. Dude, 5 has a really good ending.
Thanks to them finally putting 4 on an accessible platform.
Walkthroughs, man. Everyone says that Ace Attorney 3 is the best in the series because of the final case. Even though I
'Cause,
personally
I mean, it
still,
was pretty freaking great.
it was great. I still think the first game is better though.
I
I don't think
don't
anybody
really
can
have an
beat.
opinion on which one is better, but I really like them.
Same. I don't think anybody can beat like Von Karma and like pure intimidation. I was just so afraid of that dude. Yeah, like honestly, the final case in Ace Attorney 2 is probably my favorite out of any case in the game. But as a whole, like I'm glad that I have Ace Attorney 2 already beaten, so I can just skip right to that because the rest of the game it's good, but it's just like not as good as the other games. That was like the only plot twist that they could have done, because now they can never do that again. You can never have somebody be guilty that you're defending ever again.
Sure they can.
But they haven't. Yeah, the other day I found out that Ace Attorney 7 was actually announced, but like since they announced it, nothing has been said about it. And it's supposed to come out this year.
Wait, they announced another one?
Like, yeah, apparently like a year or two ago, they're just like, hey, Ace Attorney 7 is coming, guys, just hooray. Like, woohoo.
I can't wait to see how Mike gets charged with murder again.
Maybe the new character. I can't find it on Wikipedia though. I'll just look up Ace Attorney 7. Well, it's been confirmed, but nobody knows what platform it's going to be on. Anyway, I need to go to bed.
F.
F indeed. I can't wait to go to sleep and
Good night,
be
guys.
there for 4.5 hours.
Good night.
Good night, sweet prince. Good night, everyone. I heart all of you.